Okay, so there's the Dalek gun in place. Almost finished. That's the exterminator effect. Yeah, it's kind of doing its thing. I just need to keep working on it, really. The only problem I have now is basically the mechanism to hold it in. So we go behind the scenes into the Dalek. There's nothing really to hold it in because traditionally you'd have a back plate or two holding in the two balls. So you'd have a ball here holding in and another ball that would go there, and a couple of back plates with some thread screws and fly nuts to hold them on. But the trouble is, which is a typical problem of wooden Daleks, is the builder made the box of really thick wood all the way around. So this whole gun box is essentially got really thick 9mm wood encasing the whole thing. And that kind of throws out part of the mechanism, because you need a bolt here and another one there at least. Traditionally that's usually what they did, just a couple of thread bolts and a back plate that held in the ball. I can't do that because the wood is like coming right up to the edge of the hole, and thus there's no space to put the wood, to put the screw thread all the way through to the other side and attach a back plate. There's literally just no space there to accommodate a back plate. The only other way to do it, there's a couple of other ways, but another method would be to have them in the corners. A lot of builders do that, but I think that's overkill and it's unnecessary, and it just makes the gun boxes look untidy. I mean, that is an option, but I don't think I'll bother with that. I think what I'll do is maybe use these, which are like plant pot holders from Wilkinson's, and they're made of plastic. I have to keep the weight down, otherwise I'd use chunky wood. But the Dalek the whole thing is made of wood. I mean, it's a wooden Dalek, and that whole, just the skirt in the midsection is already weighing a hell of a lot. So I don't really want to add any more unnecessary weight. So this is nice and light. A couple of them together might be strong enough. And if I drill two 4-inch or 3-inch holes, like one there and one there, and then have that inside, like so, that kind of thing, it would probably hold in the gun and arm with a couple of bolts, and it wouldn't really mess up the kind of look, because, you know, I could just have a fake bolt there and a real bolt there, and the same on this side, a real bolt and a fake bolt, and the two real bolts would just hold in this plate with the two holes cut into it. So that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to cut some holes in those plates. It might be a bit too short either side. I may have to chop it in half and extend it, but we'll see. We'll see how it looks.